is Blue Dragon the best restaurant in all of Epic Universe?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are back at Epic Universe for the final part of our 4-part series where we dine at the brand new 4 table service restaurants associated with Epic Universe. This one is all about Blue Dragon. So we've already dined at the Atlantic restaurant, which is inside Celestial Park. Blue Dragon is also inside Celestial Park. There are 2 other restaurants that are run by Lowe's inside the Helios Grand Hotel. That's Flora Taverna and Bar Helios. At the end of this video, we are going to rank 4 to 1, find out what our favorite Epic Universe restaurant is. And I was blown away by Atlantic, honestly.
Yeah, I think Atlantic is going to be tough to beat. I mean, Blue Dragon is getting rave reviews, and it does look really beautiful. It's like perpetually night in there. There's neon dragons. There's a lot of Easter eggs for Celestial Park around the restaurant.
Blue Dragon ties in with the story of Celestial Park. I believe the founder of the Blue Dragon restaurant traversed celestial portals and has brought artifacts back to that area. It is pan-Asian, so it is not one specific Asian cuisine. You'll have Japanese cuisine, Chinese cuisine, Thai cuisine. I'm excited to try that spot out. I think it's a good complement to the rest of the items here. The dragon itself in the front is filled with gears, almost, I don't want to say steampunk, but kind of like a steampunk. Steampunk isn't the right word. Don't quote me on that. But it's it looks very futuristic, and it's very kinetic inside. The lanterns wafting and moving up and down, and obviously, like Sam said before, little nods to the different areas here. I feel like I need some Chinese food because it's lighter on my stomach. You know? Yeah,
I do think Atlantic is more people pleaser food. But this should be elevated Asian cuisine, hopefully.
Yeah. The Atlantic burger was amazing. I think Atlantic's going to be hard to beat, and usually I would say the Lowe's hotels or the Lowe's restaurants in the hotels are better than the in-park Universal restaurants. Not to spoil anything for you guys, but I think Atlantic is beating out the other 2 restaurants right now. So I'm surprised to see if the in-park restaurants can be redeemed here at Universal and win them out.
Universal needs good in-park restaurants. They're not known for the best in-park dining.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go over their signature items, how to get there, the interior decor, and how it compares to the other restaurants here. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our experience at the Blue Dragon at Universal's Epic Universe. All right, so to get to the Blue Dragon restaurant, if you're coming as a standard ticketed guest or from any place besides the Helios Grand, you'll head straight underneath the Kronos, using that celestial energy to transport you to Celestial Park. You'll bear left, passing the gift shop, and then you will also pass Atlantic on your right-hand side. There will be 2 portals that you pass. The first one will be the Super Nintendo World portal, and the second portal will be the Dark Universe portal. It is right past the Dark Universe portal. If you are coming from the Helios Grand Hotel, man, is this easy to get to. You literally walk out right there, and it is the first restaurant on your right-hand side. That dragon looks pretty cool. You can see some like star patterns in it. His eyes looks like they're gears. All right, let's head inside. Let's check in. Looks like they have some umbrellas and lanterns adorning the ceiling if you're choosing to dine outside. You'll need to pass over this bridge as if we are entering in to another world. Oh, look at these cool dragon doors. All right, let's head in. So the menu, as well as the restaurant, tells the story of Kai-Ming from Chengdu, China. She used the power of her celestial bike to traverse the different areas and universes and bring all of these different flavors together. She actually met the founder of Celestial Park, Vincent, who helped settle her restaurant here, which is why it's perpetual night, and the different signs when you walk in tell the story of all the different places that she's visited. You could actually see she visited Captain Cacao and Celestial Sweets over in the Tiger Bar. They have a lot of different drinks here. Obviously, they have sake. I'm just going to scroll down. Obviously, these little circles are what they're known for. It looks like they're known for this Chengdu Dream, which is where Kai-Ming comes from. They also have mocktails. I got the Golden Dragon. Sam wanted to get this one, but it looks like they were out of the boba today. Need to go traverse Celestial Park to find more. They have draft beers, bottled and canned beers, and these are all the wines they have right here at the bottom. So we flip this over. We can see the array of different foods they have. Bottom left will give you the legends, so you know it's spicy, vegetarian, and vegan. For the small plates, they have double fried Korean wings, sweet and sour calamari, cold noodles, and Sam wanted to get these smashed cucumbers because they reminded her of Din Tai Fung. We have the vegetable spring rolls, wontons and chili oil. That looks spicy. The Snowflake Pot Stickers look beautiful. We've seen pictures of them, so we had to get those. Pork soup dumplings and shrimp shumai dumplings. Shrimp shumai, I think I'm saying that wrong for sure. And we have noodles and rice, peanut strip noodles, beef noodles, dan noodles, tonkatsu ramen, I feel like I have to get that, and dragon fried rice. I don't know how popular tonkatsu ramen is going to be when it's like 100 degrees out, but it'll be popular with me. For the big plates, we have chicken cow soy, crispy orange chicken, Kai-Ming's mapo tofu, beef and broccoli, that one I could say easy, and crispy fried snapper. Ooh, this sounds very good. They're known for these teapots at the bottom, so they have a dragon stardust teapot, plum oolong, orchid oolong, jasmine reserve, Egyptian chamomile, Tali's masala chai, classic Earl Grey, and a French lemon ginger. All right, so we have to start with the drinks. Sam, you get yourself a little alcoholic drink there. It's a cocktail, right?
Yes, this is the Shiji Tiger. It's a sparkling wine, Aperol, lemongrass syrup, and an orange wheel. I really wanted that Thai boba with the coffee boba, but they're out of it, so I had to move on to something stronger. It's very tiny. I have not drank anything out of this. This is how much it comes with. It's a very small amount.
I wonder if the alcohol is going to be strong or if the other flavors will complement it well.
It's really good. It doesn't taste super. The alcohol isn't like super strong. It's very citrusy. It's a little herb tasting. Like the lemongrass gives it like a tiny bit of an earthy feel, but it's more citrusy than anything. Obviously, because the Aperol. It's like a sweeter Aperol spritz. Really delicious. My only gripe is that I wish that like this glass was filled to the top because it is really good. For that, I'll give it an 8.
8 is still a sweet number. All right, so I got the Golden Dragon. This is one of their signature mocktails. Sam, what's inside of this? What makes the Golden Dragon?
This is lime juice, pineapple juice, cream of coconut, turmeric syrup, jalapeno essence, and ground ginger. Interesting. The jalapeno deterred me.
Yeah, jalapeno would deter me too. I should have read the description a bit better. But
it's jalapeno essence, so I don't think it will be overpowering with the jalapeno. I think the spice will come at the end.
It's a bop in here. There is in the back of your throat, a spice that actually is pretty good. It's like it's a pineapple forward drink, right, Sam? Yeah. So if you ever had like pineapple with tahini on it, that's kind of the flavor profile because you get the sweetness and then you get a little back of your throat spice. This is an amazing mocktail. I wish my stomach could handle spice better. I might get another one. And look how beautiful it is too. Beautifully plated.
Plated, it's a glass, Jason.
Beautifully poured. I'll give this a 10. I think it's a perfect mocktail. Great pineapple flavor, refreshing, a little bit of spice, and it feels, like a drink you can enjoy. It feels a little bit more adult than a standard mocktail. All right, so the appetizers have been served. We're starting off with these smashed cucumbers. Looks like these are long cumbers. What's there on and in this, Sam?
Yeah, so when we had these at Din Tai Fung, they were like like little stubby cucumber pieces, and these are like strips of cucumber. So this has dragon sauce, cilantro, peanuts, and Szechuan spice. Okay, there's a mild spice here. These are definitely spicier than Din Tai Fung, but like that cool, crunchy cucumber kind of helps with the spice, so I feel like I can handle it because of that. And I think there's definitely a lot of ginger and garlic. And then we have some peanuts to give it a little extra texture, a little extra crunch, tiny bit of sweetness. These are like so refreshing to eat, and this is a pretty big portion. I feel like this is like two full-size cucumbers here. I don't know if it's an 8.
Yeah, it was only high numbers so far. My turn. All right, you can see like a peanuts on there. Everything looks like it's like well balanced on here too. No certain area has more sauce than the other one. Heavy peanut flavor. I don't think this is for me. It's just too peanutty for me. Not at all. I didn't get that much spice on there. You said there was a lot of spice on here.
For me, it was a little spicy. I'm also like can't really handle spice.
Could be because I'm drinking a jalapeno drink. That's some spice. I would give these 7 for me. Just not quite an 8 category in my mind, but I understand why you like them. They're very refreshing, just nice on a hot day. All right, so these are the double fried Korean chicken wings. I remember like hearing that these are supposed to be really good. Sam won't be trying these because they're very messy. They're not a lady food, these type of wings.
You want me to tell you the description,
Yes,
Jason? Usually you ask me. Korean style gochujang flavored ultra crunchy wings. I definitely butchered that.
All right, let's try it out.
So you only get 4, but they are like ginormous.
I love these. They're incredibly crispy, incredibly juicy. You can tell they're double fried. Best wings, best Pan Asian wings I've ever had. Morimoto. Those are the best ones. But this is a different style. It's Korean style wings. These are very good Korean wings though. I would go 8 for the wings. I think that they're great. I don't know why I'm not quite 9 or 10. There's a nice little spice in there in the back of the mouth too. So just so you know, a lot of spicy things in this menu. But these are good, great texture, great flavor. I recommend them. All right, our third and final appetizer, I promise. These are these.
There's more room on our table for any more food anyway, so.
These are the Snowflake Pot Stickers. How are these described, Sam?
It just has lacy crust pot stickers and dragon sauce.
They remind me of the pot stickers that you can get over at Kona Cafe. They also come like pan like that, so they cook them in the pan and they come out like kind of all one, but you peel them apart like how Sam's doing right now.
Oh, it's like a little chip.
Oh, nice crunch. You got a crunch on that?
Very good. They're really good.
Yeah, I thought these were going to be the star.
Yeah. This was my most anticipated item. They're super tender. The wrapper is like not rubbery. You know, sometimes you get them and they're too tough and rubbery. Like it's a good texture, but then you also have the texture from the pan frying, and then of course the extra texture from the lacy crust that they give you. The sauce is where you got the flavor. The meat isn't super flavorful. You need the sauce, but I think it all comes together nicely. I think this is a must get here. I'm gonna go, because I think you need the sauce to give the flavor, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
But it would have been 9. If the meat inside was a little more flavorful, I would go 9, but really great texture, really great flavor.
All right, my turn to try these out. Yeah, so it looks like almost the top is different than the bottom, because you see the different textures between the two of them. I like that. All right, let's try this sauce out. The texture is great, but after having the dim sum at Din Tai Fung, I feel like I'm a little spoiled. The sauce is where the flavor's from, but the texture is perfect because you have those two separate textures of these soft kind of...
I felt like a wonton wrapper in my mind.
Yeah, it's the soft wonton wrapper and then the crispy top. The sauce is very good though too. I agree with your 8. This is my favorite appetizer of everything that we had. The wings are very good too. So far everything has been exceptional. All right, so the entrees have arrived. Sam, she's a big fan of the orange chicken, so she got herself some orange chicken. It looks like, are these like snow peas, Sam? Or?
Yes, snow peas, white rice, and it's crispy chicken in a blood orange sweet and sour sauce. I did recently have orange chicken at Morimoto though, and that's like top notch.
It was, but you know what I like about this fried chicken? It doesn't look too fried to me.
Yes, but it is supposed to be crispy, and I feel like it doesn't look that crispy. It's slightly crispy. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like P.F. Chang's. And like, I don't mean that as an insult. Like, I think P.F. Chang's orange chicken is good. But like, if I was like blindfolded and you told me guess where this was from, I would say P.F. Chang's.
Sam is a fan of Chang. She actually took me to Chang on our second date. I was like, I told her on our first date I'd never been to P.F. Chang's. She's like, we gotta go. And our romantic second date was at the chain restaurant P.F. Chang's, and I liked it.
Tell them where our first date was.
Applebee's. No one's gonna trust our reviews.
I know.
Not that they ever did.
It's tasty, but it doesn't taste elevated. It tastes very generic. It's a nice portion. The rice is good. Nothing mind-blowing about any of this. I'm gonna go 6.
Ooh, so this is the lowest number so far.
It tastes bad though. But
It's not taste bad, you
it
said.
doesn't taste bad. It's just very basic.
All right, so this is the dragon fried rice. I felt like getting it because it has dragon in the name. This is a dragon kind of placed restaurant. There's a dragon at the front. The tonkatsu ramen is also very popular, but I went with this. What's exactly on and in this, Sam?
So this is wok fried rice, lump crab, shrimp, Chinese sausage, egg, and snow peas.
Okay, so I like that there were multiple types of seafood in this. I'm a big fan of lump crab as well as shrimp. Sam's also now become a fan of shrimp, believe it or not.
I have discovered recently I like shrimp, and I've actually ordered it on my own now, off camera, and now I'm looking at his and I'm like, I want some of that shrimp.
Good, robust flavor. I don't know what Chinese sausage is, so I'm gonna try it out.
I think it's typically a sweeter sausage.
Crab and shrimp, crab and shrimp. Sometimes they'll have a fishy flavor to them if they're a little bit older. This does not have that at all, which is what you want. It's not overly fried, which happens sometimes. The egg is scattered about really well. A lot of great texture. You have the crunchiness from the peas, a very light, soft crab. I like this a lot. I am gonna go 8 with this. Everything I've had so far is spicy. There's like no spice in this at all though. And I would like a little bit of the Chinese mustard to put in there. I think that would bring it together, but it's a great dish. A lot of different tastes of seafood and high quality seafood. So I'm gonna go 8. We have retrieved the dessert menu. Only 3 items here. They have a kefir lime rice pudding. A lime rice pudding sounds so interesting to me. This is the one that's speaking to us the most. It's the banana Napoleon. Looks like it comes with 5 spice wontons. Miso butterscotch. That sounds interesting, although I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of miso in my desserts. And then they have a passion fruit mooncake. I don't know what we're gonna get. All right, dessert is here. We got the Earl Grey creme tea and paired it with the banana Napoleon miso butterscotch bananas, 5 spice wontons, and vanilla ice cream.
I don't love miso, especially in desserts, but this sounded like the best dessert out of the 3. It does look very elevated too, I will say that. This is vanilla ice cream, very hard. Whoa.
You hear that crunch on there. They gave you spoons for this.
This looks good.
This looks like a nachos.
I hope the miso doesn't overpower it because I don't love miso.
We had miso in a Morimoto dessert that we weren't huge fans of.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, the miso is not strong at all. The butterscotch is nice and like sweet, buttery. The texture of this wonton is so good. And you get all the layers of the cream. I like layered desserts. I always feel like they taste better because you just get like better proportions. It's so good.
Yeah, they say this is the best one. I'm happy that we got it.
100%. The ice cream is the worst part. It's too icy, too hard and cold, but the cream and the wontons are delicious. The bananas with that butterscotch sauce, so good. I'm gonna say 9.
That was the best thing you had so far then. Did a number on this, Sam. I'm trying to get myself like a little bit of everything. Oh, there's a banana. Got some ice cream.
So much texture though, because like a soft banana, the smooth cream, and then like that crispy, delicate wonton.
Sometimes with miso, the savoriness can overpower the sweet. Not happening here, which is why it's so good. It literally is just a slight bit of savory that complements sweet. So it's more sweet than savory, which I feel like is what you want in a dessert.
I thought that butterscotch was very sweet and buttery.
Great texture. This beats out the Atlantic dessert. This is good. I'm gonna go 9 as well with this. I would definitely order this again. Great contrasting flavors. I do agree the ice cream takes the least elevated out of everything, but it does complement all the other flavors in here. So very good. And now let's try some tea out after our meal. Earl Grey creme tea. This is organic black tea, hand blended with fragrant bergamot oil and a touch of French vanilla for a rich and robust finish.
I am not a tea drinker, and I always feel like out of place when I do drink tea. Like I just feel like it just doesn't feel natural. This
is more of like a dessert tea, and the Dragon Stardust is caffeine free, so I want a little caffeine to help us before our day at the park. You're not a tea fan, so?
I'm not a tea. I almost feel bad because like I just know that I generally just don't go for tea. I don't think it tastes bad though, but it's just so not my thing.
Are you getting the French vanilla on the back end?
Yeah, it's very, very slight. I would like more French vanilla. Give me more vanilla.
I think you want more cream.
Yeah, more cream, more vanilla. There's more flavoring. It tastes slightly like a little bit of spice. I guess that's the bergamot. And like almost slightly floral, but not too much. It's not bad at all. It's not even fair for me to rate tea because it's not my thing. I need coffee. I wanted that coffee boba so bad. The coffee foam. I will come back for you.
What would you give this as a non-tea drinker?
I would give it a 6. I do love the pot. I think the pot is beautiful. I also think it's just nice that you can go to a theme park restaurant and have something like this. It's not something that you see often, so for that I like it. And hopefully it will give me some energy for my day at Epic Universe in the 100-degree weather. But yeah, tea's just not my thing.
All right. I use my little stir spoon. These glasses look like a glass within a glass, right?
I don't know if you can pick it up on camera how it looks, but also I didn't know you had to stir it.
That just gets the little flavors together. I like this a lot as a tea drinker. If you have a Lipton tea, oftentimes it has like a sour finish because they put a lot of lemon in there. and it's a bit processed. This does not taste processed. It tastes like a very high quality tea, and it's smooth. I get the taste on the back end of that French vanilla as it goes down my throat. It's not sweet. So a lot of people, they will associate a French vanilla flavor with sweetness, but it's its own kind of mix because there's no sugar actually in this. It's just a natural flavor of the natural flavor, I should say, of the black tea.
I feel like we're like opposite, but it's my fault.
I drink a lot more tea than Sam does, so I'm gonna probably have a better understanding of like the flavor profiles of teas, what you can expect from them. I also like drinking tea and coffee black because I like savoring the flavor of both the beans and the leaves. Beans and leaves. I'm gonna give this a 10. I think that is to me that's a perfect flavored Earl Grey tea. I think it's a perfect thing to cap your meal off with. All right, so here it is, the moment of truth, the moment that I've been waiting for. So after careful consideration and much deliberation, we had a 3-hour dining experience in there, just drinking tea and discussing the way we were going to rank these 4 new Epic Universe restaurants. Well, here it is. Number 4 is
Bar Helios.
Yeah, so this is the bar/lounge you can find at the very top Helios Grand Hotel. The Helios Grand is like the icon of Epic Universe. It represents the sun. It has the constellation Apollo sitting right in front of it. It's a beautiful interior, beautiful restaurant, and maybe a bit of our fault, which is why it ranks last on this list, because it is more so of a bar or lounge than an actual restaurant. But it does have table service offerings, and the reason we include it on here is because it is kind of table service. That being said, what made it rank so low is the fact that everything was so expensive, and I don't think anything we ate there really ranked a 10 or high, or got ranked an 8 or higher, or got a 10, you know?
Yeah.
Coming in at number 3 is the place we just ate at. It's the Blue Dragon Restaurant. I wanted to bring up that your servers here usually get 2 of them. They're called navigators as you're dining, and that's because they're helping you navigate the celestial menu of the Blue Dragon Restaurant. The dragon at the front does represent the dragon constellation. I love the story-based atmosphere, the story-based dining in here. I think the food was good. We recently ate at Morimoto, and unfortunately I feel like we're going to be comparing it to our recent excursions in Japan, as well as Morimoto, which is considered Pan-Asian. And I just think that it's exceptional. It's an amazing in-park restaurant. Probably some of the best in-park Pan-Asian restaurant food that I've had, but I just don't quite think it's as good as the final 2 on this list. You know?
Yeah, I really like the atmosphere. I liked it being dark in there, especially like on such a hot day like today. It's so nice to escape the park and to go inside there. And like I thought the service was amazing, and I really loved that dessert. I thought the apps and the desserts shined for me. My entree was tasty, but just very average.
For me, the teas here are great. I think it's a great afternoon restaurant to have for like lunch because you don't feel too full after because it's Asian food, which doesn't sit in your stomach too heavy. The tea gives you a nice little boost, so you're able to go ahead of your day. It's not too hefty. It is delicious. It's very good. It does taste a bit elevated. I love the story-based dining. I love the moving lanterns in there. But number 2, I think, beats it out just a little bit. Number 2 takes us back inside the Helios Grand Hotel. We've said previously that we think the Lowe's restaurants that are operated inside the Universal hotels are usually better than Universal's operated restaurants. In this case, it didn't make number 1, but it was number 2. This is Flora Taverna. Beautiful flowers adorning the ceiling, an elevated Greek restaurant experience. I think Greek matches the theme of Celestial Park very well.
Yes. Agree.
Yeah, you have the Greek gods and constellations. You have Apollo kind of sitting right outside as you dine. Beautiful views of Epic Universe if you get one of those beautiful patio seats. And the actual Greek food does taste a bit elevated. They have those delicious gyros that you and I grew up loving on Long Island. The baklava tasted a bit elevated.
Oh yeah, the baklava.
And the cheese, right?
The cheese.
Yeah,
the
feta.
Cheese at Helios Grand was very good.
Yeah, the Greek salad had a delicious feta in it.
Also, Patty, our server. Again, I want to say that at each restaurant we have had amazing service.
It connects to Celestial Park so well because it looks right out onto it. But our number 1 is in Celestial Park. Our number 1, I think, complements Celestial Park the best. It is the best in-park dining experience that I have ever had at Universal. And it is
Atlantic.
Yeah, so Atlantic sits right on the waterway that leads to the Cosmos Fountain. As you dine, it's kinetic. Whether you're looking outside next to a window like we did, or whether you're looking up and there's fishes, or metallic, futuristic-looking fishes moving above you. It is a beautiful restaurant. You sit inside like little seashell booths. It sits, again, right on the water, right near the front, too, when you walk in, so it's easy to get to. It's a beautiful restaurant, and I think as far as memory goes, the burger is the only thing I think I gave a 10 to in this list.
Yes.
That burger was incredible. Very good. I don't think we got the best dessert that they have, but it did look very good. Presentation-wise, it was beautiful. Some of the best service that we had at all these restaurants. And at the end of the day, I think every single one of these restaurants is a win for Universal Orlando Resort. They all bring something new to the resort that they didn't have previously. Rooftop dining with a direct in-park view, where you can look down on the park. Bar Helios brings that. Even though they're number 4, they're still a great place to check out. I just think it might be a better spot for you to just go grab a drink at and have a full meal and spend $200 at. I loved Blue Dragon. I would love to just casually walk in here, be able to get some dim sum, have a light meal before we go out into the park. Again, with the moving fountains above you, you're constantly in night while you're in here, you know?
I like night. I like darkness.
Especially when it's hot outside. It cools everything down. They had great AC too in there. And then you have Flora Taverna, which complements the Greco or Greek theme, or Greek god theme of Celestial Park, and of course, Atlantic, nestled right in the heart of Celestial Park. You get to dine what looks like inside an aquarium. This entire series was so much fun, and it's great to see all of these restaurants bringing something new to the Universal Orlando Resort, you know?
Yes, nice backstories, great service, great food. The culinary team is doing an amazing job.
Up next, our top 5 best quick service restaurants video. We've been here, it's gonna be 5 now, 6 times. We've eaten at every single restaurant now, a few of them multiple times, so we know now where the best ones are.
In our opinion.
In our
best
opinion.
for us.
Yeah, no, I'll never say that we are the authority on all things, dining at any theme park, but these are our opinions, and we try to be descriptive in regards to what places have, so that way you know what you're gonna get when you go. And we hope that if you end up at Blue Dragon, you like it here. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make that easy.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. The caffeine from that tea definitely hit me at the end.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel bad for like knocking the tea. It's not the tea's fault.
That tea was a 10 for me.
It was good tea. I drank a couple cups of it. It's just not what I'm used to.
Very elevated. It was honestly hard to completely rank these. The only one that was definitely 4 was Bar Helios, and that's because it's a bar. It's probably on us a little bit, but we want to be able to highlight that and kind of include it into our series. So
I think though too, because Bar Helios we probably spent the most money at and got the least amount of food. So I think that's what kind of hurt.
All these restaurants so kinetic too. Like Blue Dragon is right outside the Cosmos fountain right here, and just look at this. There's so much movement. Even as you walk in the park, the Chronos consistently spinning above you, and the fountains dancing from the front to the back. It's a beautiful park. The people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, you can check out the join button below. You can see all those different tiers and perks. We have upper level perks with differing perks, upper level tiers with differing perks is what I meant to say. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we feel incredibly privileged to have you watch and be able to be here, be able to make these videos. We're very lucky people. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.